Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start with lip product. Hello. All right, let's start with the Basswood Beauty Rosé All Day. I have been really liking this color for fall because it has a little bit of a darker hue to it. I love it. Okay, friends, hello, how are you? Let's talk some recent skincare faves and flops. And before we do that, let me just say that thank you for everyone who came out and supported Sunny Ruckus by buying some soaps or candles or trying my oil cleanser or my face mask or my balm. I'm super excited to share these treats with you. They're all in the mail. I have one order left to fill. But yeah, if you haven't checked out my website, I still have a few bars left. Come on over and pick up a stocking stuffer or some bars to stock up for winter. Everything is deliciously sumptuous, so designed not to dry out winter skin and to feel luxurious like lotion in the shower. So with that being said, I'll put this link in the description box below if you want to check out Sunny Ruckus, which is my skincare soap and candle company. All right, let's talk recent skincare faves and flops. Let's start with faves because, like, to be honest, I only have one flop, and it's not even really a flop. It's just a not for me kind of product. So first up, I got the new Boxwalla box. I had meant to cancel after the Lacura box because I just tend to want to be frugal, but I didn't, and I'm so happy that I didn't because this arrived at my door, the Traveler Skin Alchemists, the Renewing Face Cream, and I am intrigued by it. Now, I had been using Living Libations, which I still am loving, still am using, but because this showed up on my door and I have no self-control, I had to open it and check it out. So one of the things right off the bat in the ingredients list that piqued my interest was that they use colloidal silver. So colloidal silver can be great for the skin in small amounts. It's great for acne. It's great for refining the skin. So I was like, Okay, and then they use Abyssinian oil, which has this really luxurious texture that the body actually really responds to. I was like, those were like the first couple things besides water. And then glycerin. I was like, you're speaking my language. Do go on. So then they have some butters, and then they have the Nigella sativa seed oil, which is the black seed oil, or the black cumin seed oil. And it's so funny how our senses and intuitions change, because the smell used to really turn me off of that black cumin seed, but now I find, like, in this product specifically, like, I kind of crave the smell. Like, I don't know, it's very earthy and peppery and dirt smelling, but I love it. So anyway, we can talk about the ingredients list, but in a moisturizer, let's talk performance, okay? Because the truth of the matter is you can put all these great things in there, but if it doesn't perform like a moisturizer, if it doesn't occlude and hold in transepidermal water loss, then it's really not doing its full job, is it? Right? So that's what I love a moisturizer. Like, that's what I loved about the Living Libations, is that it's so lovely in its moisturizing and soothing and occlusive properties, right? So let me show you the thing that stood out to me about this. Is it super, super lightweight. I thought there's no way I'm gonna like it because it's so effortlessly lightweight. It's so thin. And yet it has the most gorgeous, occlusive feel to it. This gorgeous, like, very buttery, sumptuousy rub down to it. It doesn't dry greasy, so like when I wake up in the morning, I don't feel like it's still kind of really sitting heavy on my skin. It's just delightful. I've just got to tell you, I am so happy that I didn't cancel the box and that it showed up on my door ready for me to love it. And I am loving it. I can never have too many moisturizers. I do have quite a few moisturizers open right now. Probably more moisturizers than I can use before they expire. But again, I go back to the fact that I am using skincare right now as my therapy, as my personal expression of love for myself in this season of stress. My stress has only just amps up every week from all the things that I have going on in my personal life. And so skincare, I'm okay right now with treating myself and having 4 different moisturizers open. It does could potentially feel wasteful, but I'm capping it at this, of course. But after trying, like, pursuing moisturizers for so many years, I am just so delighted to have so many in my repertoire right now that I like. So I really like this Skin Alchemist Time Traveler. I have the Mukti Marigold Cream, and then I've got my Living Libations. And I feel like there's room for them all. Because one of the things that I've liked the Time Traveler for is daytime. Because it feels like a barrier between like my sunscreens and my skincare, because it creates this nice sort of like waxy occlusiveness. It feels like it keeps my skin hydrated all day. Whereas like the Living Libations has less of those like synthetic occlusive ingredients, but it feels very decadent at night. And the essential oils of the blue tansy and the chamomile and the Maverick face cream feel just so divine. So yeah, and then I've been using the Mukti Marigold because I have so much of it on my chest, on my neck, and my décolletage. Because one thing that YouTube videos has taught me is that I have a very, very long neck. Okay, with all of that being said, let's talk about the Lacura Summer Wine Even Tone Antioxidant Shield. Now, I haven't always been a skin oil lover just because I feel like they tend to dehydrate my skin. But this one, with its very berry overtones and its addition of its buriti oil, like really feels good to me in the morning. Like I use this with like a micro emulsion of the Earthwise Beauty Ambrosia de Serrato, the vitamin C, you know, Earthwise's vitamin C serum, and I just feel like they go so well together. They create this just like gorgeous base, and I've just been loving it. I'm almost, well, I don't know, you know, it takes so long to go through oils. I feel like I'm using it every day, but it's only 2 to 3 drops. I use it in the morning, but I was really wanting to try Lacura, and I have been very pleasantly surprised and very, very much enjoying this oil. So Boxwalla, 2 boxes, gorgeous. I mean, Lavanya, I've known her for a long time. She has impeccable taste, so I'm not surprised. Anyway, the Couscous D Drop, I wanted to mention this hydrating serum again because when I thought about buying more, I went to look at the price. And the price on this baby is $38, I think. And I just wanted to mention it again as being one of the most like impeccable hydrating serums I've ever used. I used this with the Ambrosia de Serrato as a little micro emulsion, this on top, and then I've been putting this on top, and my skin has just been so pleased with me. The other thing I gotta tell you, okay, because let's not just, and this like segues into my next product, okay, is that I started really trying, in this season of stress, I've tried to really focus on caring for myself because there's too many times lately where I'm allowing my stress to really take just give me anxiety and affect my sleep and just all my taking care of myself. And I've really, as cliche as I feel like it sounds sometimes, I've really been trying to prioritize taking care of myself. And so one of those things is that I've been trying to cut back on any sugar or sweets because I just feel like Halloween sends us into this period of time, this roller coaster of like just way too much access to sugar for like the next couple of months. Sugar and bread and, you know, kids, having kids that want to like have treats and things like that. And I've really tried to cut back on that, you know, because I was eating a lot of crap with the kids and I was just like, you know what, I just don't feel good. I'm going to increase my water intake. So I have this Yeti 32-ounce bottle. I'm going to increase my water intake to at least 3 to 4 of these per day. And I'm going to focus on like the diet that best supports my sort of ancestral needs. Like, I know maybe that sounds wonky, but which is eating a lot of meat, focusing on protein. And so I don't know if it's, and I lead that up to say is that I don't know if it's the skincare or if it's the like insane amount of water and like protein that have been helping my skin feel better. Like, we have to acknowledge that's like partly it. Okay, so now let's move into flops. And I say this flop as more of like just an observational, this product's not for me kind of way. Okay. And that is what came in the December Beauty Hero box, the Arcana Lightwave Enzyme Cleansing Balm. So this balm uses a method to cleanse the skin that is very much, very popular, which is taking oils and butters and combining them with solubilizers and emulsifiers as the ingredients that remove the oils from your face. So you massage it in, and then the emulsifiers and the solubilizers mix with the water and oil and cause the oil to be removed from your face. This style of product is extremely popular. Clean Beauty has like 1,000 versions that use the same ingredient. So one of the ingredients in here is called Promoliant, and like what was like one of the first, oh, I think it's One Love Organics uses that same ingredient. They were one of the first products out there. Their bee enzyme cleansing oil, I think it is, that uses that, right? That's so popular. Leilani, her Pamplemousse Tropical Cleanser uses that. Like, I can go on and on and on. Like, there's a million brands that use this same method to make a cleanser. So then that being said, there is also something in here, this is a very popular extract to put in cleansers. Again, I could name a couple other brands that use this method of putting in, it's a combination extract that you can buy from a supplier. It has sugarcane, orange fruit, lemon, sugar maple, and those are the 4, I think, that they use, that it's like comes in this pre-packaged extract. And so this is designed to be removed without using a cloth. And it's just not the product for me. It's just not. You know, and I know there's a lot of people who probably, I mean, I'm sure it's a great product. And there are a lot of people, particularly with oily skin, who really enjoy these style products. But with my mature, aged skin, I do not feel that using these solubilizers and emulsifiers in a way to remove oils supports my skin barrier. In fact, over time, I think these style products age my skin. But that's just personally me, okay? And so like I said, I haven't even tried it. And it's so funny because I was thinking of an analogy when I was thinking about, oh, Marie, like, here you go with like your kind of like brutally honest like review of why you don't like this product, and yet you haven't even tried it. I have a really good friend, like one of my best friends here on Maui. And I try to give her my soap. And she's like, we don't like soap, her and her husband. And I'm just always kind of like, oh yeah, I make soap. Like, did you ever want to try some? I could just give you some. And she's like, oh yeah, we don't like soap. We tried it like a couple years ago. We don't like it. I'm always like, but you haven't tried mine. You haven't tried my soap. How can you know you don't like soap if you haven't tried my soap? And aren't we like good enough friends that you should try my soap? But I don't push it. So I did think it was a little ironic that here I am saying for me this would be a flop when I haven't even tried it. Maybe it would blow my mind. Maybe it would be different. Except that there's been so many iterations of that style product on the market that I just like pass. Anyway, if you're still watching this video at 15 minutes, email me. I'll put the email in the description box below. The first person to email me that wants this product, I will send it to you. Okay? And then I'll just take this minute, if you're still here, to plug my oil cleanser, okay? Which I think is delightful and supports skin. So I talked about this in my Sunny Ruckus video, but I reformulated the Green Flash Oil Cleanser. I feel now that it's, after using it over and over and over again, that it's just so divine and I love it. And it's so simple, and yet I just love the oils in it, and I just feel like my skin feels so healthy these days. So anyway, I was like, am I gonna have enough for a video? I've only talked about 4 products, but yet here we are at 16 minutes. So thank you for watching. If you haven't gone and picked up for something from Sunny Ruckus, well, get your hiney over there and do it, okay? And I will see you next week. I'm going to try to, since I don't have a launch coming up anytime soon and like the holidays are coming, I'm gonna start trying to work on some tech education, because I was showing my son one of my old YouTube videos and it was so much fun, the vlog. And I was like, why am I not doing these? Like just as a way to document life, like at this stage for me of the things that I'm doing. And I'm like, hello, go back to making some vlogs just for fun. Anyway, that's all. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.